Hey guys, welcome back to another Port City Airsoft video. Today we do have a review for you. Unfortunately, we don't have an unboxing.
No.
We recorded the unboxing when we received this blaster a couple months ago, and then basically just wound up losing some of the footage and having to re-record the review portion of this video.
Yeah.
So I will talk through what was included in the box and kind of what that was like, but we don't have the box anymore.
Unfortunate.
So
I think I threw it
yeah
so hard
that it just disintegrated.
it's in orbit.
Yeah. This is the LCT RPK.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, his full name, sorry, is this is from Evike.
Yeah.
LCT Airsoft RPK NV full metal Airsoft AEG with real wood furniture. So night vision NV. It's got night vision.
NV, right? Yeah. We're gonna go tip to butt here, talking over some of the features. But before we hop into that, I just wanted to tell you guys what came in the box, and basically what you're gonna find when you open the box. It's gonna be packaged, in the LCT branded stuff. Pretty basic packaging, just a cardboard box. The blaster is included inside of that with one steel AK style mid-cap magazine. So you're not going to get the extra long banana mag like you see sometimes on the RPK or a drum mag. It's just a standard AK steel mag. It's really nice, high quality, one of my favorite ones. I honestly might end up buying more LCT mags at some point, but for now I run the Lancer Tactical AK mags. But yeah, pretty much in the packaging all you're going to find is the blaster, the mag, and then they send you a little metal tag on a little keychain that has the LCT logo, and then it has the RPK on the other side, and that's engraved metal. So I'm going to go ahead and go through some of these features. Everything here is going to be steel and wooden furniture. LCT specializes in their very realistic replicas. You've got your front sights, full steel. They are adjustable with a front sight adjustment tool like most AKs. The cleaning rod does come out and actually can be functional. I wouldn't use a metal cleaning rod on my Airsoft stuff if I could avoid it. So, maybe if you don't mind potentially messing up your inner barrel. I have done it. I've cleaned my stuff with metal rods before, but
It's not impossible to do.
it's better if you have a plastic tip on the end of it so that you don't scratch anything up. Steel barrel, it fully breaks down like a real deal wood. You've got your release lever. Where is it? Is it up or down? I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's down there, and then, or maybe it's up.
That's a spring, isn't it?
I got it. There it is. It's up. And it's going to break down just like a real one would, where this comes out the top, and then you can lift up on your lever inside here. I don't have my tools, but lift up right here. And you can continue to break it down further if you so choose to replace the handguard and everything. So if we flip it around, you've got your sling mount right here in the front, and then continuing to move back, we talked about how you can break down the handguard. You've got your front sight adjuster. It is also metal, so it feels really solid, but you can replace this with the Picatinny AK sight adapter, where you take off your rear sight and put a little Picatinny mount. So you can put a optic on there. I will eventually do that. I just haven't decided what optic I want. We'll flip it back around. Again, this is all metal and wood furniture. You've got your typical AK hop up in there, which is
Also adjustable.
And that's
the third thing.
That is metal. Your battery goes into not this actually. I'm tripping. It does not go there. Your battery doesn't go here. So the dust cover really is just in case you want to get in to mess with the hop up some more.
Where are you putting your battery?
I'm getting to that. I forgot that the battery doesn't go up here. I forgot about that.
Oh, yes.
It goes back here.
I forgot about
but the gearbox is visible from here, and these are again fully swappable with real steel parts. So the other option is you could get a dust cover with Picatinny and replace it.
Yeah, but
which LCT does sell that.
Yeah.
Steel dust cover.
I can't imagine that would hold your zero very well.
No, I don't think it would. No, but for Airsoft, it'd be.
For Airsoft, I'm sure it'd be fine.
Whatever.
I'd say your best bet's probably this Picatinny adapter here.
You've got your mag release here, standard AK mag release. It takes standard AK mags. The only thing I've noticed is in the mag well, you can over insert your AK mags. So there's a little lip right on the inside that you have to get the tongue of the mag into and then rock it in. Yeah. Pretty high tension on the mag release, so you're not going to accidentally drop a mag. It's really fun to have this thing and hit the, tactical knock out the old mag, empty mag with the fresh one and rock it in. The pistol grip is some form of, I guess, plastic.
It's not Bakelite.
It's not.
I think
real.
It's trying to look like Bakelite, but it's not.
This does feel like plastic. I don't think this is like polymer, but it's not a problem. I should probably do this first. The fire selector here. When you get it, it's going to be a little loose. You can adjust this little screw here and just tighten it up a bit. I just took some pliers, tightened it up, and now. It's actually kind of stiff. And then back here, there's the button for the dust cover release. And then finally you have your wooden stock with a sling mount back here to connect to this one up here.
I can't imagine you'd want to do a single point situation on this.
And then in the back here, you have your little slot to put a cleaning kit if it was like a real steel AK, but then these two screws come out and it connects to the battery connects in the back here. So
I'll say that.
I would not recommend having a super long stick battery. I use Lancer Tactical's 11.1 LiPo. This gun or blaster, is not rated for an 11.1. But I do intend on converting it to HPA at some point through the blaster. But so I am running an 11.1. I don't recommend it, but I'll tell you what, man, that thing shoots.
It does.
Fast. So fast with an 11.1. But, yeah, stick batteries, they can fit in there. But if it's a super long, it can kind of be a pain. So yeah. Maybe butterfly or nunchuck. But, yeah, most batteries that I have fit. I think maybe like if I was running a Titan or something, it might not fit, but it's whatever. I kind of skipped over the bipod, but it's just a standard steel bipod. I mean, just like the real RPK.
It's kind of good.
I like it a lot. It's got a clip that holds it down like that.
And that kind of locks on. I do notice this. This isn't very, like, it has a spot where it kind of latches into the cleaning rod, but it's pretty loose. So, but if your hand's on there, or if you're...
I mean, when I have it, I'm usually like this. I don't really like to hold it up here. I like to hold it from here.
But you could also show them the other configuration.
The newly discovered configuration.
Yeah. Super tactical.
The only thing is this clip without gloves kind of hurts to take off, but just be a man. What was it? It's like this.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like firing like this, which I mean, hey,
it works,
it is
right?
pretty stable.
Yeah.
Like this is very.
Or you can drop it and just hold the.
Yeah, or.
Well, I mean,
mine
just grab one.
Mine doesn't, right? So it doesn't fold together.
No, I'm saying like just grab one of these.
Oh, just one of these?
Yeah. I don't know. That probably makes more sense to do that.
I would do this because I can pull it into my
body. That actually
body.
does look like it would be pretty comfortable.
So we'll get
Sorry.
into
Yep.
the specifications now.
Indeed.
I'm going to just sort of hold this because I want to while you read the specifications.
So like you said, stamped steel receiver, so all steel, and then
Stampage.
real wood furniture,
Wooden.
the folding integrated bipod. You've got it says polymer motor grip, right? It says polymer.
So it's polymer.
It's probably just a thin polymer, which is why you're saying like a high class plastic. It's probably just a low quality polymer. Yeah. I don't know. Easy to adjust hop up. Look at it. Just like bam, right there. So easy. And I will say, so this is one thing kind of breaking off a little side note so my SEMA AK versus this LCT RPK, my SEMA battery storage is under the dust cover, but this one stores in here. One thing I notice is when I put my battery in, I can't, unless I really like position it correctly, and if it doesn't move all day, I can't do that with the battery in there. I have to lift the dust cover, which is a little easier for me because it's on a hinge, but it's still like suboptimal, right? So this is, I feel like, a little bit more beneficial because like if you're needing to adjust your hop up on the fly, then you've got it.
Grease that.
You do need to grease it. Standard version 3 gearbox with 9mm bearings. Be careful with that. 9mm still is pretty good. 9mm. I'm trying to, because 9mm is like a
bullet.
like bullet.
Ooh, danger!
Yeah,
that shoots way too hot for the field.
Way too hot. Chrono's too hot. And then we talked about the one stamped steel. I don't think we mentioned this. We said it was steel, but we didn't mention it was like that stamped steel.
The receiver?
No, the magazine.
Oh, the mag, yes.
130 round mid cap is what this thing is. If you didn't know, this is manufactured by LCT. The FPS, we have a Chrono, right? We do.
We already filmed the Chrono.
Yes, we do have the Chrono. So this says here, right? Let me make sure that it's not. Okay, so it says FPS 400 feet per second, I guess. But then here for muzzle velocity, it says 410 to 430 FPS measured with 0.2s. So, I mean, Discord?
I guess.
Wild.
It's our greatest sponsor. He just messaged us.
Benny S.
Yeah, there he is.
Benny S, dude. There
Featured.
he is. Hey, he doesn't watch him. All right, so yeah, the length of this thing overall, tip to butt, is 1,056 millimeters.
That's so many.
So many millimeters. But that's probably
Just the
I think
right
it's
size for
like
someone as tall as me.
36 inches.
It is. This is a normal AK in my hands.
For him. For me, it's way big.
A normal full length AK.
My AK is probably about a normal size AK in my hands, and then to him, it's a child's toy.
Yeah, we swapped one time. I used his AK. He used my RPK.
It's too big for me.
And he was running around looking like, one of the Marines after you hand them a Spartan weapon in Halo.
Yeah, when you hand a Marine the 50, the sniper.
Yeah.
And there's like this huge thing sticking out the front.
And then, and then you walk over to a Marine holding the assault rifle.
And then Chief picks it up and it's like...
Yeah.
Anyway, weighs 4,500 grams.
How much is that in pounds? Let's find out. It's probably about 9 or 10 pounds.
I'm gonna say 12. 9.92. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Pretty
very
close. Pretty close.
I'm just weak.
So
all right,
just
well,
under
let me-
10 pounds.
Let me see what
Almost.
Let me see what the length was. So 41. Okay, so I said 36. It's 41, 41 and a half inches
Long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From tip to butt.
And that's before I add my special surprise
your
on
little
the
treat.
end.
Yeah, it's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Oh, yeah.
Inner barrel on this is around, it's got the little squiggly mark, 550 millimeters, which is about as long as you'd want it. So magazine capacity, and this is wild that it has this as a statistic other than the one that comes in the box. 130 round mid cap. Yeah, and it says it's just compatible with any other AK style AEG. Yeah, but I mean, if you run other mags, I think the Lancer mid caps are, I've seen 140 and I've seen 190.
I have the 190s.
I also have 190s, but I think the first batch that I bought. Oh, so the 5-pack is 190, but the individual ones that I bought were 140.
I got you.
That's what it was.
Well, so here's the thing. With those, sometimes with that 11.1, they can't feed fast enough.
So we got to get
But
upgraded mags.
most of the time they can.
Yeah. Again, I already read the muzzle velocity, so 410 to 430 FPS measured with .2s.
Should be everything, right?
The thread direction on that, it's
On the
20.
tip.
It's 28 millimeter.
28
Negative.
millimeter negative.
28 millimeter negative. So keep that in mind when you're.
Buying.
Yeah, you may have to get an adapter.
Right.
Hardly know her. The gearbox version 3. It says motor is short type, so I'm not entirely sure.
Short stroke.
Short type is what it says for motor.
I think it just means that there's less distance. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it fires faster.
Hopefully.
I think that's what that means.
We're still learning this stuff, so it's got full auto and semi, and then safe, and then it recommends 9.6 small stick or a 7.4 lipo. This
Is wonderful.
I like it. It's good.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to the chrono
Yeah.
and field review for you guys. But yeah, so we'll just go ahead. I'll do like a Star Wars. All right, guys. So we've got the RPK here. We're gonna do a quick chrono and test fire for you guys. I've got an 11.1 lipo loaded up into it. It's not what they recommend, but it has been what I've been using to play with. Of course, with the 11.1 lipo, you run the risk of wearing down some of the internals a lot quicker. So I don't recommend it officially, but I've got some cool stuff to show you guys. So this thing's already loaded up. I'm just gonna throw a mag in there, and then I'll get my chrono out, and we'll see what it's chronoing at. Just gonna test fire this real quick into the ground. It's firing. So right now we've got it loaded up with .2 BBs, and we're just gonna see how it compares to what it's advertised as. Test fire 1. That one was 421.9 FPS, 422.5 FPS, 430.5 FPS, 421.5 FPS. It was hovering between 1.6 and 1.7 joules, which is really high. I run heavier BBs usually when we're playing, so keep that in mind if you're taking this out to the field or to a event, that you might be shooting too hot depending on what BBs you're using. But overall, it's really great. I want to show you guys real quick a full auto burst with the 11.1, just so that you can see how fast this thing can shoot if you've got it, fully powered up. So here we go. I mean, it is a beast for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this, and then we'll move on to our kind of in-depth performance review based off of how it's been performing in gameplay over the last few weekends. All right, guys. So just a quick overview of some of the things I've noticed after playing with this RPK for a while now. One, the bipod, this little clamp right here, it tends to get stuck. Over time, you'll break it in, and it'll function much more smoothly. It'll be smooth, basically, to deploy it and to put it away. There's a few different things you can do with it, I think there was even something that they were saying where you can, like, fire holding it like this, holding on to the bipod, someone was telling us, but most of the time I just keep it folded up until I'm up where I need to be, and then I'll deploy it, and I'll run it with the bipod out. The magwell, if you insert the AK mags all the way as deep as they'll go, they'll get stuck. There's basically a little lip inside of there where the little tongue of the AK mag has to sit for it to hook in properly. So don't over-insert your mags or they won't fit. After playing with it for a while, I've gotten used to that, and it's not a major issue. The fire selector, I had to tighten it because that little screw right there was coming loose, and it was kind of sliding around. But after tightening it, I don't really have any issues. Wood furniture obviously is going to get scratched. If you're running any slings, you're going to get some damage right here near the sling mount. I guess if you are afraid of damaging your RPK, you can find some way to protect that, maybe with tape or wrapping your sling hooks in some sort of tape or fabric. For me, I don't mind it getting scratched. This was firing during our chrono at or between, what was it, I think 420 to 430, which is about what's advertised. It says between 410 and 430 FPS with .2s. So pretty accurate. This thing is very accurate on the field. I usually use 2.5s. I should probably use 2.8s. It can hop up to 3.2s. I've used those before in a pinch. This thing works great at range. Fire rate is amazing. It's very accurate, and it performs very well. But it does, in my opinion, shoot a little hot. So just be careful. Make sure you're following the rules, and don't overshoot anyone. Don't shoot anyone too close. I like to set a little bit further back with this, but it is a great support weapon. Very realistic, very fun, and quite frankly, this is what I use for the most part now. It is my favorite AEG I own right now. So if you're looking into getting the LCT RPK, I would highly recommend picking one up if you can afford it. It is a little bit more on the expensive side of things, but definitely worth it. And we're back. Thank you guys for watching. We try to give kind of some in-depth review of the quality of the blaster, all the specifications, obviously the chrono and stuff, but really we like to do that field review because we don't want to recommend stuff that we don't like or think is a viable option, and we give our honest feedback, and most of the time, we do like aspects of it. I would say with this one, there's really nothing wrong. It's wonderful. It's a great investment. But yeah, so we appreciate you guys watching. You want to tell them about our big news?
I absolutely do. You all should be excited.
You should be excited.
You should be. Are you sitting?
You should sit.
If you're sitting, you should be standing, and if you're standing, you should be sitting.
Yeah.
But we've got a little thing for you. There should be. Would it be in the description of this?
Oh, it'll be in the description.
In the description of this video, you'll find a link, and that link will take you to a store, and in that store, you can find articles of clothing that have stuff on it that says Port City, and it's ours.
And it's ours.
And we made it.
And we did it. Everyone's been asking.
Yeah. Everyone, literally every single person I've talked to has been like, when are you going to give us a t-shirt?
Yeah. I'll introduce myself to people and they'll go, you're the guy from the Port City Airsoft thing.
Who won't make t-shirts. Yeah. Like, man, I just like.
Official.
Yeah. I looked up in the sky the other day, and someone had paid a skywriter to write "Where's the merch?"
Yeah,
and
above
I'm
your
just
house.
yeah.
And
I don't know, but we have that. A lot of cool stuff. We thought about what we would wear, and I mean, look at us and just kind of take that as you will.
There's a lot of options on there.
There's a lot of stuff.
And more to come.
And yeah, absolutely more to come. We're looking at doing some more designs, that'll come out later on. And we have some stuff that we're planning around the store and around some other things that are soon to be announced and released. But yeah, we're very excited about that. So check out that store. And let us know if there's anything that you'd like to see in there. Design wise, if there's a slogan that you like that we say, like the hardly knower.
We'll be adding more merch in the future, but we launched the store with what was it, 2 or 3 pages?
2 or 3 pages, stuff. Yeah. It was it's like 2.5. It's quite a bit of stuff.
So there's plenty to peruse, and
already,
if you guys want to help support us, clicking through and just viewing items actually helps boost us up through the algorithm on the marketplace. So I'm gonna mute this because I keep getting messages.
You do that. So other than that, you can always, if you want to keep up with what we're doing, what we've got going on, follow us on Instagram. That is at port_city _ airsoft.
You got it.
I sure did. It took me.
Don't worry.
It almost got me.
You got it. Well, a little.
You tripped me. I did. I won in the end. But so you can follow us there. We post pretty regularly. And then if you liked this video and want to see more videos, then hit that subscribe button.
Of course.
You can ring the notification bell
ring
if
the bell.
You feel like
we don't
it
know
makes
what
you
it
feel
does,
better.
But ring it.
We're told that it'll tell you when videos are posted.
It probably won't.
It may not. If you want to support this content, the best way for you to do that is to hit that like button, to share it, and to leave a comment down below. Let us know if you have this blaster, what you think about it, if you're interested in it, if you have any questions about it. Let us know what you think. There it is again. You were looking for it, and
there it is.
If it was a snake, it would have bit you.
Yeah.
So,
and it bites hard.
It does bite. So yeah, I mean, sorry, I got distracted.
It's such a good blaster.
So yeah, so do all those things on this page here. Go follow us on Instagram, and then also check us out on Reddit. We're on Reddit. We're active in the r/Airsoft community.
Yep.
Answering questions, posting cool pics, posting all kind of stuff.
And you can follow our Reddit page as well for announcements and whatnot. We post on all our platforms.
We sure do. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
I'd say that's just about it.
Did you have a birthday?
No.
Well, you did this year.
At some point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had my birthday last year, though.
That's right.
I remember that.
2 birthdays? Back to back?
Just one.
No.
Just one.
Well, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Isaac's going to do this.
Just getting us ready for when we leave.
Oh, yeah. So we still have not fully cleared this building, so we gotta do that. But wish us luck, and we'll see you guys on the next one.